Before the show began.
Not OJ.
OJ fell down.
OJ is down and out.
The show began. And I was getting ready to sit here and say, welcome to everybody.
OJ is down and out.
Yeah. And I was getting ready to say, welcome to everybody. It's Sunday morning workday. We are here. OJ just fell on us. What can you say?
OJ all day, baby.
OJ just fell down on us, and I guess he's free. OJ's not locked up anymore. He's free. He's not in the
Holy Christ.
Man.
What happened, poor OJ?
OJ just didn't want to stay with us anymore. I guess he must be still out looking for the killer.
He must be. Well, you're with us in spirit today, OJ.
Yeah, exactly. So, hey, we're just going to work without it. This is what we do. Hey, good morning, everybody. Sunday morning work day. It's your crew here today. We're -1 today. Ben's kind of snowed in. We live in town. So we're lucky. We live in town. But Ben snowed in today. We got a little bit of ice. But he did send a representative at one point. He put up a real old Cletus Ray or whatever his name is. Otis Ray, Cletus Roy, whatever. But we want to welcome each and every single one of you to Sunday morning work day from YouTube to Facebook. We're going to get some good subjects in today. Hey, we're on the fly today because I'm finding some new stuff that I'm able to do with the computer. I'm actually starting to get tech savvy and pulling up information that's going to me, help better the audience, help better us, help better the viewership and everything. But first off, before we start this show, I do have to represent and have to say the kicker. Kickstart your sore muscles into feeling good with the kicker. This new massage tool with over 6,000 RPMs of oscillation, the kicker's innovative design targets muscle fibers in 2 directions simultaneously and maximizing efficiency for superior results. This dual action approach not only saves time but also penetrates deeper, breaks up tension faster, and promotes better recovery, helping you to achieve noticeable improvements in less time. It's the kicker. So to start off things right, BJ's back today. He was all out last week. How's everything?
It's good. It's good.
We missed you.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. You know, that was one thing I could say. So we missed you yesterday. Of course, I know you caught some of it. And I forgot to do the Stephen A. Smith.
I missed out on chicken wings and all that other crap. I mean, it's good because the last thing I want to talk about is food.
I love food.
I don't want to get hungry yet.
I got papusa sitting up there waiting for me to go to lunch.
So I did have half a Italian BMT for breakfast this morning.
So I tell you, I had not only that, but I had some authentic tacos.
Oh, carne asada?
Yeah.
Steak?
Authentic.
I love me some carne asada.
I had 6 of them. 4 them up.
Oh, yeah. That's a good start. 6? That's a good start.
Yeah, I had the pupusas there too.
Oh yeah.
So that was it's great food. For any of y'all who don't know, the pupusas are just eat. Okay. Well, anyway, today we're going to sit here. We're going to get back into the NFL, some rumors and stuff, and basketball, of course, and now that I have it up, the tanking thing that's going on and everything else that is happening, it's pretty good. So you weren't here last week. I know you caught it. I didn't get to do my Stephen A. Smith, but I do have to ask you your opinions on the Super Bowl, even though it's 2 weeks removed.
Oh, to me, it turned out the way I wanted it to, as a fan. We knew going in, let's see it. Give New England all the credit in the world. Hey, they got there.
Yeah.
Did they deserve to be there? No. To me, Drake May is going to have to show me something next year, but his regular season stats were against some of the worst teams in the league, and he played some of the ugliest football in the playoffs.
Right.
You know, He just happened to run into teams that
Had bad
just
situations.
they lost the game themselves.
Yeah.
You know, you take the Denver.
No quarterback.
Yeah, Bo Nix don't break his ankle. That game doesn't. It's not even close. We all know the CJ Stroud is just doo-doo. Now New England's defense is good. I will give them that.
Yeah.
But the real Drake May showed up in the playoffs. Somebody that can't score points. And of course, the final score didn't. The game was not even that close.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, it was.
I said they got boat raced. They got boat raced.
Yeah.
You know, it was a defensive battle at first, but what? And as I alluded to Ben, I said to me the biggest mistake that was made was if Vrabel had any mistake that he made, why are you waiting for him to make a mistake?
Yeah.
He hadn't made one the whole playoff. Why are you going to wait for him to make a mistake? It's do or die.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the last game. It's put it all out there. I'm not going to wait for you to make a mistake. If you make one, I'm going to capitalize on it if I get it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to wait for you to make one. I got to come out here and go full force. It's it. This is over.
Yeah.
I want the trophy.
Yeah.
And if I'm going down, I'm not going down playing precautious.
Yeah. They talked about, of course, afterwards. You know, they're talking. Oh, Kenneth Walker. He wasn't even the best running back on the team. Doesn't
He
matter.
didn't have to be.
He showed up. He showed up. Was Timmy Smith the best running back on the Redskins when he set the record for most rushing yards in the Super
Was
Bowl?
Doug Williams the best quarterback in the league? Was he won the Super Bowl and got the MVP?
You know, he showed up to play ball. You know, and he's going to reap the rewards of that.
Exactly.
He's going to get paid. You know,
And he might get shipped off, or somebody might, but wherever he goes, it's going to give him a better. And that's one thing I will say about Seattle. If you actually look at when Seattle's ever gotten rid of somebody, they do try to put their good players in a better. Hey, look, you're not here anymore.
Yeah.
You were worth something to us.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to get you at least to a better position, somewhere where you can still excel.
Yeah.
Wagner is a prime example.
Yeah.
Because when they sent him to Washington, they knew you're going to excel still here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We're not going to send you off to Cleveland.
Yeah.
We're not going to send you off there.
But I mean, to me, it was just an ass whipping from the opening kickoff.
And I mean,
we knew going in what it was going to be.
And I will say, I give credit, like you say, I give credit where credit is due, and come next year, I honestly believe with the way the season is shaping up with trades and stuff like that, and who knows?
Yeah. New England will still be. They'll probably be a playoff team next year.
If not, they'll be above 500. I think.
Yeah, they're young. I'll give them
That's
that.
the key.
They're young, and like Ben says, they do have cap space. So you could see an Aiden Hutchinson or an AJ Brown
or even a Max Crosby
go there. I mean, they have a winning tradition.
Now,
so speaking of
that, because there is big rumors of Max Crosby definitely going to be on the move.
Yeah.
The thing is, what is going to take place with that move? Because a lot of it is, if you get a Max Crosby, you're going to have to give up at least 2 number ones.
Yeah.
And plus another. That's not a number one. I'm just saying, you're going to have to give up 3 draft picks and a trade.
I got a feeling he could end up in Chicago.
That's what a lot of people say.
That's
where the rumor has it, ladies and gentlemen, for those football fans that.
I don't know why, because he was a standout player for them last year, but maybe contract. But they're talking DJ Moore.
They know they're in a rebuild. From what I know, they know they're in a rebuild, and they realize to get the pieces they need, they have to.
They need draft picks.
They need draft picks, and they need personnel, and they need cap space.
Yeah, I think Chicago would be the favorite if they package DJ Moore and a couple first rounders and maybe a third. I think he could end up there.
Yeah.
Which
if he did,
I mean, Chicago was good last year. There was no sophomore slump in Chicago with Caleb Williams. He proved something to me. I think he might be the better quarterback out of that class.
I'm gonna say this, and that's good. I mean, I think Caleb Williams grew up before our eyes.
Yeah.
I really do. I think him and the coach. Everybody thought there was something between him and the coach. There was no. You could tell they have a relationship that, I think where it came from because he never said about his head coach. When they asked him where you get your advice from, and he talked about like his high school coach or something like that. So what?
Yeah.
There are plenty of people who talk to people back in their thing before they talk to their head coach. That's the people who give them advice. Plenty of players like that. People made a big deal out. Oh, he doesn't like the coach. He doesn't. Why would you go to somebody else?
Yeah.
I mean, some people go to their parents.
Yeah.
Still.
I ain't gonna lie, I do.
Yeah. I mean, the point was he had somebody in his corner, and the way Caleb played, like I said, to be quite honest, I said this last week too, and I really do stand by it. That Super Bowl that took place, it didn't matter whether it was Seattle, didn't matter whether it was Los Angeles, didn't matter whether it was going to be Chicago. Any team that was in the NFC except for Green Bay with a boat race.
Oh, yeah.
With a boat race.
No, it would have been LA, would have put 30 up too.
Yeah. Yeah. They would have, I mean, the only reason I say any team but Green Bay, I'm sorry, unless I've been watching this team and there's going to be a move made because I think Malik Willis is out.
I think Malik's going to be starter somewhere next year.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Malik Willis is going to be out of there.
I'm thinking he goes to Pittsburgh.
But he's out. I really do. If I was Green Bay, bye, Jordan. If I'm Green Bay, bye, Jordan.
They have the offensive weapons. I mean, Green Bay should have been. I thought they underperformed. Oh, yeah, really. But,
definitely. That's because when Malik Willis got in, I happened to see they sparked.
Yeah.
People don't understand the game sometimes in football. Quarterback leadership does determine how well a team will function.
Yeah.
If the team isn't with the quarterback, I don't care how talented the team is. If the team don't trust or believe in the quarterback, the team is not going to succeed.
The Bears of this year remind me a lot of the Commanders of last year. They won a lot of games with the last drive in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And that's what it takes to turn a team around.
Right.
Ugly
wins.
You go through years where you're on the wrong side of the coin flip of that.
Yeah.
And it happened to them just like it happened to us. It all started with that Hail Mary against the Bears. That tip pass, and then next thing you know, we took off.
Well, and that's part of it too, because what I'm seeing is that long term, when you're looking at, don't fall.
This host chair is something else. I'm about wiped out.
I see with these teams with like Caleb Williams and stuff like that, and just bring back like Wagner going to Washington to excel. Look what he's done with that. I mean, that team. Bobby Wagner still got some years, looks like, left in it.
Yeah, I think he's done, but I think he can still play.
And I'm looking at certain teams, and then you look at, take Sam Darnold, going to Seattle, finding his spot. Even though it cost a GM from Minnesota his spot.
Yeah.
Because
that poor guy has been.
I'm sorry, I've got to say this.
He's been passed around.
I know, but you've got to give it to Minnesota by saying to their GM, we were 12 and what last year, or 13 and what with Sam last year, and we lost one game in the playoffs. And you got rid of him for the gritty. For the gritty.
I think he was the fall guy. I don't think it was all him. I think a lot of it falls on the head coach too, because they were probably like, "Well, I can win with either one of them."
Any coach that says that's an idiot.
But I don't know.
I'm just saying that's a thing. That's what's going around. That's what when you're looking at the NBA or NFL talent, when you're looking at that, seeing the guys that are going around now in the off season, the possible moves, we know there's going to be a battle in Cleveland. We know I don't know if it's going to be a battle. I don't know how they're going to work that.
There should be the starter.
You got Deshaun Watson.
The bad part of that is with the money you got to play him.
That's what I'm saying. You got Deshaun Watson.
Play him, but the team's not going to play for him.
They'll play for Shador.
Yeah, they'll play for Shador.
They'll play for Shador. And you know what? This is something that I don't know if anybody has saw this. I'm going to say this. And I like Shador as a player. I think, the way things were handled in the offseason as far as the draft was done wrong. I think a lot had to do with his dad. I really do.
I think a lot of it had to do with Stefanski, too.
Well, Stefanski, I think a lot of it had to do with GM ownership and Stefanski.
Yeah.
Because when you're looking at the NFL and you're looking at any pro team or any team that like that, ownership, GM, and coaches all have to be on the same page.
Yeah.
Stefanski didn't want Shador. The GM wanted Shador, didn't want Dylan Gabriel, and the owner didn't really care. No, they just sort it out.
Yeah, what's he going to do in Atlanta? Who's he going to play? Penix or Cousins? If you want to win games, you need to play Cousins.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Penix is not an NFL quarterback.
I'll be quite honest. If I'm Stefanski, I'm going in there with I'm the head coach. If you guys don't buy into it, please let me know now so we can get things settled. If you need to move somewhere, and we can free up some space for some of you guys to get somebody who wants to play, because the defense is going to be stout here, and with the quarterback play, I want a quarterback who the team is going to follow.
They can manage the game.
And not turn a bunch of stuff over and doesn't have a lot of drama. I don't need the drama. As a head coach, I don't need the drama. I just want to win.
Yeah.
And so guess what? I'm gonna pull both my quarterbacks in. Look at Penix. Dude, either you can stay here and get on the program, learn from this guy, because it's gonna be my starter.
Okay.
There's a reason why he's been in the league for so long. There's a reason why he's got great stats. There's a reason why any team he's been on has been in a basic playoff contender. So, guess what? Sit back, learn the game that he's going to show you.
Yep.
Learn the defenses, because he's only got a few more years left anyway. Let's be honest. And then you'll get your time. You'll be seasoned. You'll understand the game. And then we can go out and win with you. Get the team to be behind you. And then we'll be with you. That's what it goes.
We'll try to get Ben to join here.
Wow, we all want to say trying to get Ben to zoom in, and we have a conversation right over here.
We got the chance on. I don't know why I can't.
Patriots Crosby. Next year's Bears, Caleb Williams. It's got to be Ben.
Oh, yeah, it's Ben.
It's Ben. Sorry about that. I seen a message on YouTube. I wanted to know who it was. It was Ben. It was Ben.
I'm waiting for him to click the button so I can see if I can add it.
Yeah, I'll see
to the line. But it.
Good morning, Wendy.
Morning, sis.
Duke looking good. No
Duke
Ben.
is looking real good. I hate to say it.
Well, we'll get into college basketball here in a second.
Well, while we're on football, we were talking about linebackers like Bobby Wagner.
Yeah.
I need your input because you're a Dallas fan, so you're not going to be partial. You're impartial.
Right.
I've been flipping through a lot of reels here lately. And one linebacker that comes to mind, and he did play for my team. That is not in the Hall of Fame, and I don't know why. London Fletcher.
Wow.
Why is London Fletcher not in the Hall of Fame?
Wow. That's a good take.
Because just out of some dumb shit, so I did, and I went through and looked at stats.
Yeah, that's a good take.
I just want to verify that he is still not got in there. I just want to verify. Or did he get in? Yeah, okay. Yeah, he is still not in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I want you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
I'll pull up London Fletcher's stats. Pull up Ray Lewis's stats up there.
Okay. Ray Lewis's career stats?
Yep.
Ray Lewis's career NFL stats. Let's see.
Ray Lewis, first balloter, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Found out.
Okay. All right. The top numbers is all we need right there.
Okay.
All right. This got what? Solo
Tackles.
Do it again, Ben.
Tap in again, Ben. We're watching for it.
You see these stats right here.
Yes.
London Fletcher, 1,379 solo tackles. So just a little bit, a couple hundred short. 2.5 less sacks. London Fletcher had 39. 22 forced fumbles. Does it have INTs up there anywhere?
Yep, 31.
London Fletcher, 23. Almost the stats, you're only talking maybe one season difference. Why is London Fletcher not in the Hall of Fame?
You got a valid point. I'm not arguing that at all. Because to be quite honest, to have London Fletcher not in there does not validate. I mean, to me, it doesn't validate some of the others that are in there.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at what you got, the one guy who was crying to get in for the Giants. You know, I can't think of his name. I want to say Carson.
Yeah. Career totals: 2,032 tackles, 39 sacks, 24 fumbles, 12 fumble recoveries, 23 interceptions. And this dude is not in the Hall of Fame.
Wow. Willie McGinnis is there. I mean, if you look, I don't think Willie McGinnis' numbers are even as good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I know Willie McGinnis was more of he was an inside guy. He wasn't a linebacker, but still.
I mean, I'm not, as a football purist, I'm not saying this just as a Commanders Redskins fan. How is this guy not in the Hall of Fame?
Well, really, if he goes in, he's going to be a Bill. You realize that?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people don't realize if he goes into the Hall of Fame, he's going to be a Buffalo Bill. That's where he's going in as. But
yeah, babe, the TV you can't see the TV because it's white. That's why. But the people that are watching, you can pull up the stat. I don't understand how he's not in the Hall of Fame. I'm just dumbfounded. I'm dumbfounded. That to me should have been a first ballot Hall of Fame.
I never thought about that. That's a good subject because
I mean,
wow.
He started his career with the Rams.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's who he would go in as. He would go in as a Ram.
I don't know.
Because he really wasn't much of a journeyman. Everywhere he stayed, it was at least 3 or 4 years.
I don't remember.
But you know what? This may be it too. The reason why Ray Lewis is the first ballot versus London Fletcher also. Because I'm just looking, I just said it really. He was a career ball.
Yeah. I
know that doesn't play into it.
He played for St. Louis, Buffalo, and Washington.
Yeah.
You know, and he played 256 games. He played from 98 to 2013. So, I don't care what he goes in the Hall of Fame as. He can go in as a Bill for all I care.
I mean, I'm just saying it doesn't matter. I agree with
He's a
you.
Hall of Famer.
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
He's a Hall of Famer, and to be snubbed. I know everybody's talking about Belichick got snubbed. Dude, hell with the damn coaches and the owners. They don't play the damn game. You know, that is a Hall of Fame.
I would say coaches before owners.
Yeah.
You know, because coaches are out on the field. They do lead. They do have to have the team motivated to play.
Ben goes, Ray Lewis is Ray Lewis. Click the button again to try to join Ben while I'm standing here.
So I look at it also when you're saying that.
Oh, there it is. Hold on. We're going to try something here.
Is he here?
I don't know. It says it's adding him.
Yeah.
Open your Facebook app up, Ben. It says it's adding you.
Go figure, man. Why we gotta give you lessons?
Yeah.
But anyway,
But
I look at it as when you're talking about Hall of Famers, because just this past election of Hall of Fame, Roger Craig did not belong in that Hall of Fame. I'm sorry. Just because you had one season where you had 1,000-yard rushing, 1,000 catching, that doesn't warrant you to be in the Hall of Fame.
No, it doesn't.
You know, I'm sorry. I like Roger Craig. Don't get it twisted. I think he was a good running back.
Yeah.
But you heard what I said. A good running back. You were on a team with one of the greatest of all time to play the quarterback position.
Yeah. In
Joe Montana. You were on a team with Jerry Rice. You were on a team that had a defense with led by Ronnie Lott, and a team wasn't scoring much.
No.
You didn't have to do much on that team.
No. It was, that. A lot of the old Redskin games have been popping up. I'm talking all the way back to with Riggins and Theismann.
Yeah.
And dude, just to watch the way the game was played back then, the hits. Oh my God!
And that's why I liked watching the Super Bowl, because watching Seattle, the dark side, they're better than the Legion of Boom.
Yeah,
because they hit. They hit.
Do you remember the jerseys back then?
Yeah.
They were just huge. Like you see Art Monk running in their sleeves.
Yeah.
Why doesn't the league go back to that? You know why? Because you could blatantly see the holds on the pass interference calls and shit. And you know, because that was a lot of material that got tugged there back in the day.
Exactly.
And now everything's skin tight. Of course, when we coached, we wanted our running backs and quarterbacks. What do we want their jerseys? Tight as hell, as tight as you can get them.
They can't grab one like that.
Grab you and tackle you.
So yeah, no, I wanted mine tight. I wanted, hey, tuck it in, Let's make it as tight as possible.
Tuck that thing in it. If not, get it short. I don't care if your belly hung out. They ain't grabbing you by that jersey.
But yeah, I see that. I do. I looked at that also. The NFL, whatever, Hall of Fame, and we talked about the snubs. We talked about who belonged in. I seen some of that lineup, and I'm like, some of these guys didn't belong there. I'm sorry.
It's like they're just filling spots.
Yeah.
They're like, oh well, we gotta get 5 people in. Or
but
whatever.
The thing is, it should be 5 people who deserve it.
Yeah.
Randy Moss said it correct. They're just handing out yellow coat or gold jackets.
Gold jackets now. Yeah.
You know, whatever happened to earning a gold jacket?
Who cares about buying the sea chickens? Ben, there is no way that the Red Sox win the East. Now, don't even start. We ain't even got the baseball yet.
I know, Ben. Why you getting on baseball?
We put up
already?
more runs yesterday against Detroit than you all score all year.
Ben joining in or throwing his 2
I
cents
tried
in
to get
from
him
home.
to join in. I clicked accept, and he didn't join.
So,
did he do it again? Yeah, did that. Add.
So Ben, we've added you. Please click yes. Go to my page and do it, because obviously you're not doing it on some page. But for all you people, we're still talking and we're up close. You get to see this good-looking face right up close. And I mean right up in your face. Yes, it's me. Doing my best wrestling.
I don't know why it ain't added me. But
Anyway, we're back to the subject. You know, I sit here and I looked at some of those guys and I'm just like,
oh God, Duke. We'll get the Duke, Mike. We'll get the Duke.
yes, we're getting to college basketball here in a bit. But
I said it 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago or whatever. I gave Duke props.
Yeah, we'll get there. I promise you, we'll get there. But I will say, with those who got into the Hall of Fame, you should give it to somebody who earned it. Those who earned it. And I think the people, no reporter should have a say. No reporter should have a say. And this is the thing that I got against people like groups like ESPN.
Michael Wilbon and them guys, they don't need to have a say.
Yeah, I mean, look, I like Michael Wilbon. To me, if any announcer or sports analyst, I like listening to those two because they call it straight. Even if they like the person, they will call it straight.
And a Kornheiser, they are pretty good together.
I mean, yeah, sometimes they go far to the side. I'm just like, what are you talking? But most of the time, they call it straight. They will call out the BS when they actually it's in their face. But I will say they shouldn't have. I listened to Mina Kimes talk about Drake May almost. I voted for Drake May. Look at his stats. Look what he did. He played terrible teams.
Yeah.
You can't base stats off a guy who's played terrible teams.
The guy who deserved to win the MVP won it.
Yeah. But Drake May, no. She said she voted, because he did this, he did this, he did. What in the hell did he do that was different from Sam Darnold? I can tell you, he didn't win a Super Bowl. I can tell you this. He's not an elite quarterback yet. He's not even in the top 10 yet. Give him a chance. But for a vote for MVP just because of the season of the Patriots, that was a lot to do with that defense. It had nothing to do with the offense.
And
Mina Kimes, please, Mina Kimes, Jamel Hill, you who don't know anything about football, shut the heck up, please. Please. If you don't know anything about it, shut up. Just shut it. Because I'm sitting here watching TV and I'm looking for, I'm using it for my material. Yeah, to try to help out find some research and stuff. And you're out here misleading people, telling them you know about football and how an MVP should be voted for. No. Just because you got to look at the teams they play against too. You have to look at more than just, well, this is what they did and such and such. No, you got to look at the teams they play against also. That's what makes an MVP of a team and of a league. That's why I do argue about a quarterback always being the MVP.
Yeah, they need to get away from that.
Yeah,
because passing stats in the NFL are watered down now.
Yeah,
they're watered down because the league is definitely. It's like 3-pointers in the NBA. That's what everybody wants to see now. So.
Yeah. And speaking, as we travel on to the next segment here, try to grow Man's Transportation Service. They do junk removal, cargo and freight. Gosh, I tell you, I don't know. No. They do junk removal, cargo and freight, commercial and residential. They do motorcycle delivery, and they haul and more. Get your moving done and get you a free quote as well. Just call Gomez Transportation LLC. Gomez Transportation's number is 540-305-6942. That's 540-305-6942. Gomez Transportation. Let me say, if you want to be on the move, get Gomez Transportation. Man, that just flowed without the tongue tied. But I will say this as we're moving on to college sports, moving from the NFL to college. I gotta say, yes, Duke they are doing some things right now that I guess we can all cheer for if you're a Duke fan. I've hated Duke since the days of Dave Spanarkel. So I go way
I don't
back.
care about Duke anymore since
I go way back.
SEC.
I go way back. So I dislike Duke. I don't care about Duke at all. But I will say, if we're going to look at the rankings and stuff like that, we can do that.
Well, Duke should be the new number one, of course. But I mean, Arizona also could be the new number one again now because they took down number 2 Houston. Oh my God, man! Miami, Ohio.
Well, right now,
Just because they're undefeated, he wants to pick them.
Well, right now in the polls, coaches polls, in the top 25 AP polls, Michigan is still number 1.
Yeah, well, the new polls don't come out to what, Tuesday or whatever.
Yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday. So right now, Michigan is still number 1. It'll probably change after this week. Houston's number 2, both polls. Duke is number 3 in both polls. Basically, all the way down to, it doesn't switch until 8, where Gonzaga and Kansas each get a different top AP. Kansas coaches poll Gonzaga.
Kansas lost it. Kansas got blown out by Cincinnati.
Well,
so Kansas
that's really going to
drop
drop
out
them.
of the top 10.
Yeah, that's going to drop them way out.
Duke beating number 1 Michigan. Duke will be the new 1 seed. Arizona's going to jump up to 2, probably over Michigan. So it's probably going to be Duke, Arizona, Michigan, Houston will be the top 4.
Right.
UConn's win, them being ranked 5 over Villanova does nothing. Iowa State lost to BYU by 10, so they're going to drop from number 6. Like I said, Kansas lost. Nebraska. I've never really known Nebraska to be good. That's not a college basketball university.
Hey, with the portals now,
there was a bunch of kids just get together and say, "Hell, let's go to Nebraska and try to turn that program around."
You get your positions filled with top talent.
UCLA come from 23 points down, or they to beat number 10 Illinois. So Gonzaga will probably move into the top 10 now. Miami was down, or Virginia was down double digits again, come back and won. North Carolina wins. There's some teams that are, this year's bracket's going to be tough. I watched the Alabama.
We are going to do a bracket, so
I watched the Alabama-Arkansas game the other night. That was a damn good game.
I've been watching Keeping Up with College Basketball, and the reason I say this and the reason we talk this college basketball is because when you're watching now, they are getting more to the inside physical game. Some of these teams are now getting to the.
Some of them
we're going to play into
the way they should.
Yeah, exactly. You're not seeing a bunch of guys come down jacking up a bunch of threes either. Yeah.
I'll worry about college basketball when it comes time for March Madness. There's so many. I can't watch all that stuff. I work for a living.
I just keep up with it to see what's going on.
Duke,
up with the
Duke is the favorite.
Yeah.
Duke is the favorite.
I can't see.
Ben, he sent it. I got it on my phone. He said Miami of Ohio is his favorite. He said that's he's their favorite. So Ben, your bracket's already done. So you don't even have to fill one out if that's who you're picking. So, and I have it here. So next week you're back. You can't sit there and say, "Well, no, I just meant like this week." Yeah, we're not going to. No,
we're not going to play this game.
Yeah, we're not playing this game.
We're not going to play this game. I gotta say,
we'll cover Olympics too. Hey, you're not in the host chair today, pal. We got this. Nobody cares. It's hockey. Nobody cares about hockey. Move to Canada.
And plus, it's the Olympics, and curling is our favorite sport. Me and him, we love curling.
I saw a reel that the people up Wisconsin, this group of guys, they went out there and they like cleared a patch of ice, and they're using 30 packs of beer and like pushing them. Dude, that was awesome. I love it. Curling is just it's setting the world on fire.
Yes, everybody is getting into curling now. So
I don't know how the brackets are going to. I'm sure if the season was to end now, Michigan, Duke, Arizona, Houston are be your number ones. We've already had Duke, Michigan, so they need to put them on opposite sides of the bracket.
Yeah.
And I would almost pick them four to be in the Final Four.
now I'm going to say this because while we're and as you say, I'm really don't get too much college basketball until the March Madness goes. But I gotta say this because we talked about the NFL, we talked about NIL, we talked this, and we see that certain teams, like you said, Nebraska. This portal is starting something that is really going to cause the downfall of basketball and all pro sports. And I say that because we're looking at players hitting the portal, one and done. There's got to be some kind of rules set now with these kids making money, all this. It's getting out of hand. Totally getting out of hand. I say that because last week, and I don't know if you heard it when me and Ben talked about it, Chambliss. Football. It's like his ninth season.
Yeah. Pay the NFL money to play college football.
You might as well call it pro college sports.
Yeah. It's
and that's what's happening in the NBA too. I mean, in the, college basketball too. Got these kids, and what's happening is, I want the audience, I want everybody to get it clear. If you wonder why there's bad quarterback play in the NFL, and if you wonder why NBA play is so crappy right now, over the years with the NIL and with all this one and done and portals, well, guess what? Your young players aren't developing like they should. You see, back when Michael Jordan and them played, they at least played 3 seasons before they left. Kevin Garnett was an anomaly, and that's the only reason he was one of the very rare few that came in that era from high school to the NBA and could acclimate. Just like Daryl Dawkins years ago, too. Very rare could players come from high school and play in the NBA and adjust. And most of your players, when they got to college, they played more than 1 year. They had to play more than 1 year.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they should be required to do. You should be required, college basketball, if you recruit a high school player, and before you replace that player that you highly recruited to play from some guy that decides I want to leave Oregon because I'm not getting the time I want to come to this team, and replace the guy that you highly recruited, maybe you should think about, I got to develop this player. Instead, all this, hey, we're going to take the best player and pay him this money. Well, you just drafted a kid that you promised to develop. You promised that. They can say what they want, but anytime a kid goes on a scholarship or an offer, it was a promise made.
Yeah. Somewhere
down that line that this kid had a shot to get to the next level. Well, what has happened is you're bringing another kid from a portal to take this kid's spot. Kid never develops. And that's why we're getting crappy play, crappy quarterback play, because they got to dumb down the offenses for the quarterback.
I wish they would make them go a minimum 2 years.
Yeah.
In college for basketball. You can't do one and done in the NFL. Or in college football, you can't do one and done. So why should you be able to do it in basketball?
They do it.
Now baseball.
Well, baseball's a different animal. It's a different bird.
Yeah. I mean, if you can hit a ball, you're going to be able to hit a ball at any level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A fastball is a fastball. You're going to see that no matter. I mean, if a guy throws 100, you've seen that. You know what a 100 mile per hour fastball looks like. The only difference is will you make contact with it?
Yeah.
That's all. Your eye-hand coordination, your bat speed. That's the.
But see, the thing is they can get drafted out of high school and still choose to go to college.
Yeah.
It's just that team has their rights.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to me, there's nothing wrong with that part.
Yeah.
Because they're not getting paid.
Yeah, no.
There's nothing like that. Because they're still, no, we're going to college. We're playing,
Yeah.
we're playing college ball. I think what is going on when you see this, because I watched some of the NBA too, and once I got a hold of that story, kind of matched.
Why can't the NBA follow the WNBA here?
What, Tank?
No. They make WNBA, you have to have 4 years of college. You have to be 22 years old or have completed 4 years of college. Completed a 4-year college degree to be eligible for the draft. So you got to get a degree before you can even play.
Hey, somebody was thinking we want intelligent players. We want people with an education.
Guess what? The WNBA players, they don't just play basketball. They have to get real jobs too.
Well, yeah, that's because of their salaries.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Well, then that just goes to tell me that the NBA is way overpaid.
I like that concept. I like that concept.
I mean,
and I agree with you.
Kawhi Leonard's getting how much a year
to sit down?
To sit down. LeBron, what's he getting? And he plays half the games.
Load management.
Yeah, there ain't no load management in WNBA.
And now, I mean, you see it, and it's trying to filter through because you see, even the NFL. Well, maybe we shouldn't play as many games.
No.
Heck, you cut out preseason.
That's like me going to work and saying a 5-day work week's too much. I'm only going to work 3, but I want the same money.
Right.
Let me go in Monday morning and do that and see how well that works out for me.
Well, yeah. Let me try that tonight. Yeah. Let me try going in. Let me try calling in tonight and say, hey, look, I don't feel, the load management, I can only work about 2 or 3 days this week.
Yeah.
But, I do need to get my full paycheck.
Yeah.
You know what they're going to tell me? Hey, you're not coming in tonight? Why don't you just take the whole week? Matter of fact, don't come back at all.
Exactly.
But will I still get my money? No.
No.
You'll get your last check. But that's the only money you're going to see.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It is. It gets ridiculous with the load management, with all that stuff. I'm watching. I'm literally watching certain teams go down in flames. Literally. Because of this. What it is, ladies and gentlemen, what we're hinting to is what they call tanking. It's what they call tanking. The NFL is doing it. The NBA is doing it. And now college basketball is starting to do it too. They're tanking.
I don't know what is up with YouTube these last few weeks.
Why?
It's just
still
grainy. It's grainy as all get out.
He's adjusting things while I'm talking.
I'm trying to.
He's trying to adjust things. But anyway, look, I sat here and I was talking about because I had it pulled up, and I still want to show that. Because as we were talking about this, I know y'all can't see it, but I can. It gives me better right. I can't see your glasses on, so I have to have it on big print. So when I'm talking about tanking, the NBA talks about tanking. And what this means is tanking is intentionally putting out a weaker lineup so you do not win, but you look like you're trying. And so that's what tanking is. Makes you look like you're trying, but you're not. You're just putting a product out there that is not going to do too well. You know it's not going to win. That is called tanking. And they do that so they can get a draft pick or a number 1 pick in a lottery. For basketball, it's a lottery. For the NFL, it's a draft pick. They do that.
Oh, Christ, I don't know what
the bad part is when you tank, you get a number 1 pick. If you keep tanking, it makes your product weaker because you can't have a whole bunch of number 1s on one team. But that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to tank for these number 1. So the NBA has found out that the Utah Jazz are being in the crosshairs as well as the Indiana Pacers for tanking. And Adam Silver has finally trying to take a hold of it. I don't think there's going to be too much. But they do say that if it's court tanking, limited first round pick protection, only top 4 or top 14. In other words, you're getting limited first round picks. They're going to freeze lottery odds, which means you might not get as many balls in the chamber, which is the worst team that you are, the more you get into the chamber. And then you also get, they're also planning on preventing teams from picking in the top 4 after making conference finals. Well, that should be a gimme.
Yeah.
That should automatically be a gimme. That shouldn't even been a thing. But also flatten the lottery odds even further to reduce incentives to lose.
No offense, I don't think there should be odds. I think it should be like any other sport by record. The worst damn team in the league should get the number 1 pick. I mean, that's damn simple.
Yeah,
if I only win 15 games and you win 16, I get the first pick, you get the second pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you say the fourth worst team has 27 wins. That's 12 more wins than me, but they have the same odds to get the number 1 pick. Nah, dumb.
That makes sense, PJ. I agree. I mean,
they get the same amount. They get 14.5%, or it's like 14.5%.
Yeah, no, I agree with that because when you look at the big picture, to me, if the worst team should get the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that's football. That's all that. That should be across the board. The worst teams get the number 1 pick.
And if they choose to trade it, then they can trade it for whatever, But
now, as far as tanking, if you get caught tanking, if you get caught putting a lesser product out there to lose on purpose, then that pick, you fall to the back of the line.
Yeah.
For tanking, you don't get number 1. You don't get number 2. You get number 32 because you're losing on purpose.
Yeah.
I think what has happened is we've degenerated. The NBA, just like the NFL, has lessened the competition, lessened the product and the competition, and then, watered it down more or less. And then all of a sudden, they expect us to buy into that bull crap and enjoy it. Eat the slop.
The problem is people will still buy into it.
And we do.
People are still going to go watch it. And it's a damn shame. Because
basketball is a pretty game if you actually watch it. It really is.
It used to be a fun game. The Bronsexuals have ruined it for me. LeBron James has personally ruined it for me. I miss the days of the bad boy Pistons, the Reggie Miller Pacers, the Patrick Ewing and John Starks Knicks, Anthony Mason.
Man. Dominique Wilkins, the Hawks.
Yeah, Sean Kemp.
Seattle. Yeah.
Now it's just
Phoenix.
They say the game that the players from the 80s and 90s couldn't flourish in today's game.
They would
be better.
Yeah.
Because there's no contact. You can't hand check now. You can't do none of that. There's no defense in today's NBA. None.
Right.
The defensive player of the year in the NBA anymore gets it because of defensive rebounds and block shots. The Knights of Jordan's or anybody. I'm going to go out. My job. Dennis Rodman had one job. It wasn't to score.
No.
He was to go out there and shut down somebody.
And this is what people don't realize. Dennis Rodman in college was a scorer.
Yeah.
When he got into the NBA and first got with, I believe, Detroit, he realized, hold up, I got Isaiah, I got Dumas, I don't need to score. I'm going to play defense. He realized his mentality was, I know my role with this team.
Yeah.
And every team he's ever went to, he knew his role. Yeah. And when I love what Michael Jordan said, when they asked, this is why I say there's a difference between being traded and just building a super team.
Yeah.
Because Rodman was a free agent. Pippen was drafted to Chicago. Rodman was a free agent. They thought, well, Michael Jordan played with a super team. No.
Yeah.
He was a free agent. Phil Jackson happened to mention, hey, what do you think if we can get, could you play with Rodman?
Yeah.
First thing Michael Jordan said, if we can get him, get it.
Yeah.
If we can get him. I'll handle it.
He was their biggest. He was their biggest signing, free agent.
Yeah.
They didn't bring a bunch of damn people in.
No.
They had fucking Will Perdue and fucking Bill Cartwright. you know, Stacey King. You know, fuck, yeah, whatever.
You know, and that was a thing. People didn't understand that part.
And Jordan, what did Michael Jordan do? Not only did he score,
He played defense.
he was guarding the team's best scorer.
Shut them down.
And shut them down. Shut them down. You see, they're all over the place now. Watch your king LeBron play defense. He doesn't play defense. Nobody in the NBA plays defense except for maybe Victor Wembanyama. And he doesn't even have to try. He's just got to put his hand up. Well, you got to shoot over the rim to get it in.
And I'm glad you brought him up because I think he's in the game.
Yes.
Because the All-Stars, he made them play.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a game.
Yeah.
This is not, we're not going to have no exhibition to see who can get. No, this is a game.
Yeah.
We're here to play.
Yeah.
He's bringing back to me what the All-Stars was all about.
Yeah. The other night in a regular season game, Denver scored 157 points. How in the hell does somebody score 157 points in a regular season game? Because nobody's guarding nobody. That's the only way that it happens. There is no defense at all. It's just here, free layups and three-pointers. That's all it is. Every game in the NBA now is like the All-Star game. Everybody just, when people were pulling up from the logo as a normal shot, come on, people. And you all buy into that shit and watch it?
Yeah.
I would rather watch women's tennis or pickleball before I watch an NBA game. I mean, it's trash. The product is garbage. It's
not going to argue.
It's garbage, dude.
I'm not going to argue about it because you're absolutely right. I mean, you got a commissioner that's spineless.
Yeah.
He won't stand up to the player. I mean, they have that. Okay, I'm getting ready to go down a rabbit hole. Why do I want to go to an NBA game when I'm watching and it's basically a strip club? It's basically a strip club atmosphere.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
It's a strip club atmosphere during warm-ups. All the music, cheerleading, dancing, and everything. I mean,
does Jack Nicholson still sit courtside?
No, I don't
even go to a game
think he goes to a game anymore.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go watch.
And
you take LeBron out of there. Reeves and Luka are pretty good.
LeBron's was holding them back from actually being a better team than what they are. When he was out, they were good.
You go by stats. Them three have only played 10 games together, I think. This is what I saw in Sports Center. They're 7-3 in those games. And actually, LeBron is the third leading scorer when all three of them are on the court.
Which he should be.
He should be the third option.
Right.
He should be the third option. Luka Doncic is
number one.
The Lakers.
Yeah.
You know.
And they are building around him.
Yes.
They have made that commitment to build around him.
This is what I want to happen. LeBron wants it so bad. Play one more year. Go back to Cleveland. Take your boy with you. Have Cleveland draft your other kid, and you three can play together one season, and then you can get the hell out of the league. And then Adam Silver can go on about his damn way too.
Well, speaking of that, there is a thing about that may be where LeBron is headed back to Cleveland.
Oh, for real?
Yes. But in the process, he's trying to bring James Harden with him. Trying to bring somebody else with him to play in Cleveland to build another super team.
James Harden ain't been able to do it, and he had who did he have in Oklahoma? Durant and Westbrook, and they still couldn't do it. Come on.
And the bad part is, which I'm glad that some of this is being exposed about it. that may be a possibility of what's happening, because that brings into why teams are tanking and stuff like that. And to me, I'm looking at, just speaking of James Harden, you're a journeyman who everywhere you've went, you left OKC because you felt you were being slighted as the number 3, and you could do better as the top guy. Most people saw it. Most people said, "Hey, yeah, maybe
he's a great scorer."
Yeah,
I will not take that away from him.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So you went on.
He's not a good teammate.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. You went on, and everybody that you played with, you're just, to be quite honest, you're a poor man's LeBron James.
Yeah.
You're toxic to whoever plays around you. That's what it is with James Harden.
About Westbrook for years too.
Huh?
I feel the same way.
I gotta take back every bad thought I had about Westbrook. I really do. I'm gonna say that publicly. I take back, because the more I dug into it, I'm realizing Westbrook was a victim.
Yeah,
he was a victim. Durant, you used him. LeBron, you used him. Harden, you used him. All of y'all used Kevin Westbrook and made him the scapegoat for all y'all's issues. All y'all's issues.
Yeah, I mean, he's an all-around ball player.
Yeah. And I mean, I was one of those ones who dogged him always. He's the one. It's all his problem. But the more I looked into the situation, the more I looked. Take Kevin Durant, for instance, when he talked about some people going to play baseball. You taking a shot at the great Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Because he had a death in his family. His father died, was murdered. And his father's dream was always for Michael to play baseball. So what did Michael do? He's in a grieving period. I'm going to quit basketball, and I'm going to chase my father's dream.
Just because you aren't gifted enough,
exactly,
to play 2 sports. I mean, he made it.
And old cackling him, LeBron was laughing about it too, like he's something special. Dude, you're not the GOAT. I'm going to keep saying it. You're not even in the top 25.
All right, I'm going to have an update here, live update. USA Hockey does have a 1-0 lead on Canada at the end of the first period in the gold medal game.
Good.
So
good.
Dude, I'll take a gold or whatever, because I don't know what it is. I don't really follow the Olympics much, but I always thought the U.S. dominated the Olympics, because I think we're in 3rd place in the winter. I don't know if it's the Summer Olympics we dominated.
Summer Olympics.
Yeah, but we're in 3rd place right now.
We used to dominate women's, not women, but Winter Olympics. We used to be very good at it.
Let's bring up the medal track. I think we're in 3rd.
We used to be very good at a lot of things here in America.
We're in 2nd right now with 32 medals. Norway, of course, is going to be the overall winner. They're sitting at 41. They got 18 gold, 12 silver, 11 bronze. We got 11 gold, 12 silver, 9 bronze.
Well, they're looking for all kinds of stuff here. So if you're looking for real estate, Chad Pangle Properties Real Estate, you're looking for land to buy, check out Whitetail Properties. With Chad Pangle, you can check him online at Chad Pangle at whitetailproperties.com, or you can call 540-975-3487. That's 540-975-3487, or you can use his other number, 217-285-9000. That's 217-285-9000. That's Chad Pangle at Whitetail Properties Real Estate if you're looking for property to buy. And so as we're talking here, excuse me, before we get on to anything, yesterday, I have to say, for Upward Sports was our final season yesterday, our last games of the season. I got to say this, our team, the team that I coach, we didn't win yesterday, but they played a heck of a game. I want to say this to all those who don't understand what BJ has ever felt or went through, what I felt or went through when you're coaching and you're forming kids. At the end of the game, I say this, heartfelt, and I just wanted people to understand why I love the program so much. At the end of the game, I gathered them all, and I talked to them, and I do tell them, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest with you. And that's one of the things I told them. From the day they started to that last game yesterday, the improvement was 100%. What I got from those kids was something that a lot of coaches didn't get. It wasn't about the victories. What I got was from day one when they would come off the court walking was at the end of the season on a timeout or something running.
Yeah.
What I got was in the beginning of the season when you're playing, you watch a shot and kind of watch where the ball goes to them fighting for the ball. You know? So I told them they went from 0 to 100. It was to me, I had one of the youngest teams. I had basically you see my team. They're basically all the younger players. And to watch them scrap and to watch them fight all season long and then to watch them literally tell me, I want you to coach me again next year. That makes it worthwhile.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That makes everything worthwhile. To watch them cry and smile at the point when I say, I love you, y'all keep playing the game. I told the kids yesterday, I don't care if you don't ever play again, but keep learning to play.
Yeah.
Learn the game. I don't care if you play high school, but learn the game. You know, enjoy it. And even if you're just playing for fun, just enjoy it, but you know the game.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I want them to do. I was telling my grandson yesterday as we were coming home, we were talking about it. And he said, well, I want to play, but I just, I don't want to go with something. I said, just learn to coach.
Yeah.
There are good coaches who played but so far and then said, the rest I don't want to do. I just want to learn the game so I can coach it. You know, there are plenty out there who've done that. Matter of fact, there's some great coaches who've never played the game,
yep.
but coached it. Bill Belichick is one.
Yeah, they understand the X's and O's.
Yeah, because he understood his father.
Yep.
And he followed his father. Bill Belichick's one. There's some others out there.
Yep.
You know, that didn't play, but ended up great coaches. And so I just wanted to put that out there because I support that program a lot, but it was just one of those heartfelt moments that, to me, it put a smile on my face, but to hear other parents and then just the kids. And I say this because I have one kid that I found out was basically, to me, is a little genius. I really did. I'm sitting there, and she was sitting beside me, and we were talking. I just happened to ask while she was, said, so how's your grades in school? Oh, I get straight A's. Okay, that's great. And I forgot how we got on it. We started talking about something while she was sitting there, and she was informing me of Celsius, algebra, and all this, and I'm like, okay, you lost me. She knew what she was talking about,
yeah.
And I did not have a clue, and I realized I got a genius on my hand. But the thing is, I had a genius on my hands who likes the game of basketball. So, that really, to me, the effort that little girl put out there from day one to fighting down low in the paint to, I'll give a good instance. Yesterday, what happened? This was great. You'll love this. She gets the ball. I'm wondering if she saw what was coming. As she gets the ball, you know how these kids play. Once one kid has the ball, everybody wants to swarm.
Yeah.
Well, in the process, she actually saw it coming. I didn't think she saw it coming. She seen it, and as everybody swarmed, she bounced past it to the legs of one individual. I didn't know she saw it. She seen my other girl cutting down. Caught her smoothly.
Yeah.
Girl put it up, and she just jumped for joy. I'm like, I didn't see it. She saw her coming. Yeah. And just all the other kids, I'm like, wow, right. That was great. But that's what they learn. Stuff like that they wouldn't have known to do that earlier. And they still may not have known what they've done, but they're starting to pick up traits. Yeah. And it's just like she saw her coming and that bounce pass between the guy's legs caught her teammate basically almost in mid-stride to where she can just put it up. That's what it's all about. Is you see that they're starting to pick up, unknowingly, starting to pick up little traces and patterns of how to play the game. And it just brings a smile to my face. I had to share that with you guys. I know that may sound boring, but
we saw it football.
Yeah.
We could go out there and, dude, I'm telling you, sometimes it would be like you're out in the backyard playing against your friends. We call timeout, and I would go out to the huddle and just draw up a play.
Yeah.
And they would execute it perfectly.
It's the best thing. That's why I encourage you adults, parents, to invest your time in your kids in the startup programs like that.
Yeah.
Like Upward Sports, Stallberg Youth Football. I encourage you parents to put your kids into that. Don't force them into it, but allow them to grow into it. And for all you who want to coach, put in your time. I'm telling you, I enjoy it. Sometimes I wonder when I get up in the morning, is it worth it? And by the time I actually get there, it's worth it. Because we all wake up sometimes like, man, whew, I got to do this. But by the time I get ready and get on the road, and by the time I see all the kids filter in and out and stuff, man, it's like, man, this is worth it.
While you're on the subject of kids, I want 3 or 4 minutes for a serious rant. It was brought to my attention, something very historic happened in this town back in December. Our first ever state football championship.
Yes.
So we're what, 2 months removed?
Yeah.
Give or take. What's going on with Strasburg High School? What's going on? I guess it would be our board. School. Where are the rings at for these kids?
Wow.
Where's the celebration?
Hit it.
Where's the celebration?
Hit it. Hit it.
I was, parents wanting to celebrate this, being told that, well, it can't be put above other sports. We don't want to single other teams out. We want to make all the teams at the school feel the same. Well, guess what, people? All the teams in the school right now aren't the same. You have a state championship football team. They should be celebrated.
I agree with you, B. Yeah, what you just said, because I'm going to back up something that you just said. There you go. You basically are just a few seconds ago. When you say we can't put this above other, basically it's DEI for football now.
Yeah.
For other
You're
sports.
saying, well, we don't want to make it seem like football is more important than basketball or
guess
golf.
What?
Know what? This is historic. And I'm not talking to people, I'm not talking to the residents. I'm talking to the staff, athletic directors, principals, Mike Ricker,
the board.
The school board. What is taking so long?
No, I agree with you because I'm looking at what you're saying.
Supposedly we have a $7 million surplus in the school funds, but you don't want to cut a check for $12,000 or $13,000 to get these. Why haven't they got them yet? Why hasn't there been a celebration at either a home basketball game where they get recognized at halftime, like your senior nights before? Why haven't these kids? To me, a high school game isn't enough. That should be something where the whole town is involved. We do this we take the parking lot beside the town hall. That way, everybody in town, because you know how full town would be for that celebration that they were going to. Don't wait for an athletic banquet where there's only X amount of people that are allowed to come. You dropped the ball, people. This was something for the town to. I mean, we were behind at 150,000% the minute they got into the playoffs. And 2 months later, and it's crickets. It's like it's forgotten.
It's history.
You all, I'm telling you, you dropped the ball here, people. And I don't care. I had kids that played basketball, soccer. Look, you know what? They didn't win a state title. Okay? I'm sorry. We won a state title. Them 40-some kids on that side, on that team, deserve to be recognized.
Yeah.
I don't care if it hurts somebody else's feelings.
That's almost like saying, well, we don't want to step on a participation trophy.
Yeah.
Because everybody, look.
You don't think every student at that school isn't excited about winning that daggone state title of football?
Heck yeah.
If it would have been girls basketball, I'd have been the same damn way. Exactly. Celebrate these kids. They work their ass off all summer long. They are athletes, athletic or academic athletes. They have to maintain grades to play on this. They deserve to be recognized and celebrated. I don't care if it hurts somebody else's feelings.
I agree with you. Ladies and
gentlemen, what is this you come to?
Those who are watching and those in the area understand what he is saying. Because truly, that, when a team wins a state title, a high school team, that is hard to do. A lot of people don't realize, there are certain teams that can go out and win them back to back or whatever, but those are very rare. Those are elite city teams, basically.
This is what it makes me feel like. When you go to a wrestling meet, we sent 12 kids to state, come home second place, state runner up. Hell of a job, boys.
Good job.
Great job. But they go up and stand on a podium and get their medals. You know what? Do you think that it's not fair to the kid to finish second, third, or fourth, that they're not the same level as the guy that finished first?
No, the guy who finished first is the guy who finished first. You know what?
Right now, that football team is on that top of that friggin' podium, and they should be celebrated.
Yeah.
So get it in gear. Let's get this thing going. Don't make it Don't make it a private one where it's just done at an athletic banquet or something.
This is the fire. He's in there now.
The whole town deserves to celebrate these kids. If your kid chose not to play, you can't get butthurt if we're celebrating the ones who did.
Yeah, because what people don't realize is in football, that's the one high school sport they don't cut you.
Yeah.
Basketball, they'll cut you. Yeah. Baseball, they cut you. Football is the only high school sport that they really don't cut play. Yeah. Might not play, but you're on the field.
You might be a practice dummy, but it doesn't matter. Even them kids deserve to be celebrated. Yes. They were part of that team. Without them, they don't get there.
And you just said, because I'm going to say this. Me and Harold, when we were playing basketball in high school, I remember there was one game that me and him never even got in. This bunch of us, we were so close, we didn't even get no time in. And I remember Coach Moose came down the line at the end of the game. We won. He was shaking all our hands. Good game, way to play, good game, way to play, way to get. He shook me and Harold hand. I'm going, we didn't get out there. And he overheard it. And he pulled me, he told us, he said, just because you didn't play didn't mean you didn't have a part in the win. Exactly. How you practice, prepared the starters to get out there and win.
You're exactly right. See, the managers deserve to be celebrated. The coaches deserve to be celebrated. We were all pumped up the night they come home. Exactly. And it's like now that it's over with. Oh, yeah.
They deserve to be celebrated.
Damn right. And every day.
Strasburg board, y'all got to get on there.
Y'all drop the ball.
Yeah.
I guarantee you there's more than just a handful of people that agree with me.
No, it's
Plain and simple. It's almost I don't know how you can fumble this. How do you fumble this? How do you fumble this? I
guess what they say is, hey, we had a parade and all that for them, and that was no, there's got to be more. This is a state title. This is the first. This is the first of hopes of many. A state title.
Yes.
I say this, and I'm going to go back into this because this is history. The reason I say this is because you were there. Strasburg only, as I've known, I know they've had probably more of them, 3 known well coaches.
Yeah.
Crocker, Roller, and
Wayne. You know who else has only had 3 coaches?
Pittsburgh.
It's a dynasty here, people. You don't know what you have.
And the thing is, they've always been contenders.
Yes,
They've always been the scrappiest people. To me, what Strasburg has achieved from just these 3 coaches and all the teams, they've always been a team we're the dog that's always in the fight but could never get over the hump.
Yeah.
Always a dog in the fight, never get over the hump. And finally, this year, all those years from back then when they were real good with Roy Renzi, Curtis Renzi, all those guys, from Jeff Smoot, all them, to Charles Robinson, to Ordonez, to Darren Osbury, all y'all guys, all the way up to right now.
Tyrone Teddy, all
right. Yeah. Right now, the hard work that these guys put in, this is history.
Yeah.
It's never been done as many times. The groom.
Not just here.
Right.
We're talking for this area.
Exactly. Because some of the rivalries, if you don't know Strasburg history, you don't understand some of the rivalries.
Yes.
Central.
Yeah.
Warren County. Stonewall.
Yeah.
Luray. Back in the day, Montevideo.
Yeah.
Guys like that.
Brentsville, Manassas Park, the original Bull Run district back in the day.
If you don't understand those rivalries, it was hard hitting.
Yes.
And every game was a struggle, and then you watch where these guys have built up to get there.
Yeah.
And finally get over the hump.
And we had a lot of seniors this year. But you don't think Coach Land's gonna have them boys ready next year for another run at it?
Those guys are seasoned now.
Yeah.
They're seasoned.
Shit. Don't think Lamb ain't gonna have them boys ready.
Oh, without doubt. Thank you, Coach Lamb.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
To me, it's a bad look.
No,
it's a bad look. I don't understand their thought process.
I get it.
Just please don't do it in an athletic banquet where it's just the parents there. Because this is a whole town thing, people.
Because believe it or not, those who celebrated this, not all of them had kids that played for Strasburg. No. I'm sorry, because I celebrated them winning, and my sons have been out of school.
Yeah. I ain't had my last one graduated in 17.
Yeah, well, she gave me a big hug yesterday because she seen you yesterday at the game. But I agree with you, BJ. There's something that needs to be done with that because you dropped the ball on this one because they need to be celebrated. Look, it's not one sport over another. It's called achievements.
If they want to put a picture of them on a wall in there in the hallway, by all means, shit, yeah.
You got those trophy cases of all the pictures of
what's the difference? There's a big picture of the wrestling team in there from one year they won state. Throw a picture of the daggone football team up there. Don't wait 5 years to get a banner to hang in the basketball gym say state champions football.
Right.
That crap should already been ordered and it should be hanging in there now during basketball season.
And that's the thing because I can honestly say when I was at Warren County, any achievements we had, that the banner was up the following year.
If I had a dime, these boys wouldn't be getting regular old championship rings. They'd be getting them big fat baskets with big 48 purple diamonds in it with a ring. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like the Godfather.
Kiss the ring.
Dude, these kids earned it. They deserve it. you better do right by it.
No, I agree. That's something I never.
That went longer than 5 minutes, but damn, that felt good. That was a good rant.
Now you know how I feel, don't you? Get that rant out. You get yeah.
If I piss people off, I'm sorry.
But it feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You get to say what you want to say.
I guarantee you, there's more than I can count. There's more people than I got fingers on one hand that are going to agree with me 100%.
I'm one.
Yeah,
I agree with you. I believe that. I mean, these kids worked hard.
Yeah.
They worked hard.
And it's.
See,
I'm not really going to say how I feel, but no, I can't.
Why?
Because nah.
Why, you be here another hour?
No, that's just how I got 99.999% of it out of it.
Sure you don't want to get
Make it right. That's all I'm asking. Make it right.
Well, I'll do the rest for you, okay? Because here's what the deal is.
No, one more thing. You know what? That date should be a Strasbourg holiday every day going forward. If I was mayor of Strasbourg, I would make it an official Strasbourg holiday.
Are you officially running for mayor now?
Me and politics don't get it. But
if anybody would vote for me, I'll probably do it. I wouldn't know how to do anything.
The only thing that I miss is even back when we were in school, and you were a Warren County guy. But what would you see when you would ride through Strasbourg on a Friday night? The businesses, Main Street,
basically closed because everybody was
and everything was painted up. Windows were painted purple. I
can honestly say, being from Warren County, when we walked into Strasbourg gym, you knew the whole town was there.
Oh, dude, that old gym with the basketball games in there, not fun.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
The fans were right on top of you. There was no room to do anything. Oh yeah, the goddamn old games were fun.
And I can honestly say, me coming from Strasbourg, playing for Warren County, having to come back. Oh,
one set of bleachers.
And everybody knows.
Both fans from both are on the same side. Yeah, that was
it. But that was a fun time.
Yes.
That was games were close. It was the rivalries, the insults. But that was the thing. We could insult each other, but nobody took it personally.
Yeah.
It was, it was because the heat of the moment of the game. When it was all said and done, you'd be out in the parking lot, hey, well, I'll see y'all next week or something.
Yeah.
That's the way it was.
Yeah. Them old wooden ass bleachers.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Everybody was
those were the days. I mean, we're reflecting back on time now, but I understand where BJ was coming from with them dropping the ball, because now when you're looking at the big picture, when you coach youth football, like I coach basketball right now, all these kids, I'm coaching them on a level to not worry about winning. I want them to learn the foundation. As they get to a certain level, as I tell them, get to a certain level, then we'll worry about winning. And as you start worrying about winning, as you start inserting these guys in to win, it should not be on a basis of DEI, so to speak. Everybody participates. If I'm focusing on a winner, I'm gonna put the best product out there. So guess what? If that best product wins a state championship, I'm going to celebrate it. I don't care if the basketball team hasn't won one, go win one.
Yeah,
we'll celebrate you too.
Yeah,
the baseball team hasn't won one, go win one. Definitely. We'll celebrate you. Yeah. But they achieved it, so because they achieved it, they should be celebrated for achieving it. If you want to be celebrated, you climb over that mountain.
Yep. Now I want to try to catch up while we're covering high school athletes. Of course, the state wrestling, state swim meet, regional basketball is all underway now. Congratulations, Hudson Conrad, 3-time state champion. He brings home another state title this year.
It's not like we didn't see that one coming, though. I'm sorry.
I mentioned it a few minutes ago. Strasbourg is a team, second place state runner-up. Great job, kids. Great job.
Congratulations.
Carson Duckworth, young man, state runner-up at 190. Congratulations. Great season. Harper Sherman, state runner-up at 175. He lost in the tiebreaker round. That had to be heartbreaking. But congratulations to you, young man. Braden Martinez, state runner-up at 150. I'm still going down through here. Eli Troxel, state runner-up at 120. Congratulations. Blah, blah, blah. Twitter is like all over the place. Nolan Adolphson, third place, 132. Congratulations. Sal, I'll probably butcher your last name. Loretta finished sixth at 138. Good job there. All podium finishes. Aiden Swank, third place at 120. Whew.
Because he sent so many there.
Dude, yeah.
And all of them
Okay.
to get the runner-ups and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You can't. I mean, that's something to be once again celebrated. You
I
know,
don't see where they updated. Nobody really posted anything about the swim. I'm looking. Hold on. If not, even if I'm not mistaken, I think Central had a kid place third or fifth in wrestling. Page County had some boys.
see, that's great
Uh,
around this area. We got some tough cookies here.
I'm trying to go through here.
We got some tough cookies here in this area because when you're looking at the wrestling aspect of it to get where they got to right now, guys, second.
Yeah.
That's, I mean,
I mean, Carson said it here a few weeks back and said that they were.
yeah.
So, Strasburg boys basketball 1 seed in the region. I think the girls are number 3. I have that schedule here too. Hold on a second. Sorry, people. I got to scroll.
It's all good. And by the way, for those of us Warren County people, Skyline is doing great.
Yeah.
Skyline is doing great. I'm proud.
All right, here it is.
Y'all don't realize why I'm so proud of Skyline. You know, because the coach there, we're related, and BJ knows, you know, that warmed my heart to see Harold Chung come into an organization, really Skyline's new, and build that to take him to where he has taken them in such a short time.
Yeah.
What he has done with that squad, and to lose so many last year, because he had a lot of seniors he lost, and to still be where he's at now.
Yep.
Woo!
All right. Region 2B boys bracket. Strasburg is the 1 seed. Central is the 2. They have byes. Strasburg will play the winner of Page and Buckingham. Central will play the winner of Fort Defiance and Stewart's Draft.
Wow.
Girls side. Clark County is the 1 seed. Stewart's Draft is the 2. They have the bye. Strasburg is 3. They play Fort Defiance. What's today's date?
30,
22nd. All right, so
I'm way off.
they play on Tuesday, looks like. Strasburg plays Fort Defiance, and Central will host Buckingham. So Stewart's Draft will get the winner of Strasburg, Fort Defiance, and Clark will get the winner of Central and Buckingham. So we could come down to a Strasburg Clark. When would this be, like the 3rd or 4th meeting?
Hey, it's all good, isn't it? It's all good. And so
it's been a crazy week in high school sports.
well, that's good. I'm glad that Strasburg, especially wrestling, and you know, football, especially football, and all this is starting to come to light where our athletes are starting to boost up. So that's good. That's just a marriage made in heaven, you know. Speaking of marriages, if you're looking to get married, you're looking for what to wear, you know, we're getting ready to come to spring. You know, we're getting ready to come to where the flowers are budding, and birds are singing, and we're out here and we're romanticizing and we're proposing and all this. And if you're looking to get married, because look, let's face it, none of us are getting any younger. Nobody wants to die alone. Let's be honest. So if you're looking to get hitched, married, try the bridal shop. The bridal shop is in Winchester, and it's run by Morgan Beecham. The Valley Bride is what it's called. The Valley Bride at 30 Shawnee Drive, Suite 4. That's 3018 Shawnee Drive, Suite 4 in Winchester, Virginia. Valley Bride. She is by appointment only. Morgan Beecher is by appointment only, so you can find her on Facebook and Instagram. You can also contact the Valley Bride at this number, 540-664-7580. That's 540-664-7580. Get your wedding plans and needs and your outfits done by the Valley Bride now. Don't wait until the last minute. Go ahead and give her a call. Get them done now. Then, look, this is the best way to do it. If you actually want her to say yes, so you can go to the Valley Bride, pick up that special dress, what you do is get a nice, fat, juicy diamond ring. You hide it. What you do, this is how you do it. You come into the house, get down on one knee, pop that ring open. You say, will you marry me?
Put it in the spaghetti.
You would do something like that. I was going to put it in champagne glass, but I'm afraid to take it like a shot. A $200 diamond ring that just went down.
I did break my streak. I did have 2 beers the other night when I was doing taxes. But dude, they were really good though. Here's that first one. Yeah, it was tasty. It was like 3 bottles.
Was it good?
It was really good. It was really good.
I tried a cooler. I can do a cooler. I can't do it. I can't.
It was good. It was good.
But I can only have one.
But 2 over the course of 2 months, anyway.
Yeah, I can only have one because I just don't. It's the alcohol.
Don't stop it.
I just don't like the taste of alcohol.
It's tired of being a quitter.
I understand that. He didn't want to quit on us, so he said because his daddy never raised a quitter.
Damn right.
so he's not going to drink. He's not going to quit drinking because his dad didn't raise a quitter.
Well, if anything, since I did go like dry there for a little bit, hell, I had my belt out this way because I was eating everything in sight, so I was getting fatter.
I lost weight.
Shit,
I've lost weight. And there's a reason.
What the shit is that? I'm not even in my last belt holder now. I'm 2 back.
I can say this. I lost weight. You know how? Actually, by eating.
Well, I'm not eating stuff that you should eat. I'm eating like
no, that's the thing. I've been eating the stuff that you're supposed to eat. And I'm saying I didn't do it on purpose. I just started eating it. I was just like, well, I'd rather just eat this than other things. And now I've lost weight because of it.
Give me a bowl of cereal, brownie with ice cream, half a thing of
Oreos. And by the way, I did try something yesterday. I mean, me and the wife went out the other night. We tried something. We try going to different restaurants every now and then. There's one restaurant I know people say, well, you're back in the Stone Ages because we never went there. We tried it for the first time. Cracker Barrel. We went to Cracker Barrel.
I ain't ate there in a while.
And it was the first time for us, so we went to see, I like the old time candy that they have in the store. That's the only reason I go in there.
Yep.
And I never went to the restaurant part of it, so it was like, I wanted to try it. I have to admit, I like Cracker Barrel. Their food is pretty good. The reason I'm saying it because I tried their steak.
It's tough for me to get steak in a place like that.
That one, I can actually say was done pretty well. It was done good. It
was
like
done steak and eggs or something?
No, it was. I had the steak and grilled chicken breast.
Oh.
And the steak was actually good enough that you couldn't cut against the grain. But once you went with the grain, it just, and then you put it just fell apart.
Nice.
But if you tried to go against, no, the cut with that, knife just went straight through.
Probably old flank steak or something, probably.
But it was just, man, that was good.
Dude, any kind of job, it could be whatever. I don't eat it. Any kind of beef.
Oh yeah, I'm still my ultimate goal because I've been there a couple times, but I need to get back to the Texas Steakhouse. Need to get back. Why?
I wish they made one closer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, I hate driving all the way. as I get older,
Right.
dinner time used to be 7:30.
Right.
Now it's like 4:30, 5 o'clock. You know,
And
I
then
get
you
hungry.
And then after you eat, if you're at home, you're ready to take a night off.
Well, not only that, the damn traffic to get up there to the one in Winchester
Yeah.
at 5 o'clock. You might,
That's what I'm saying.
it would almost be worth it driving to Charlestown and come in the backside into Winchester because the damn traffic is horrendous up there, Stevenson.
I agree with you. No, I would love to.
You want to know what's going to get beat up once it's done? Those sheets. I'm going to beat sheets to death. Woo-hoo-wee. I love these
Ladies and
sheets.
gentlemen, I love sheets too. We love sheets. Both of us.
I love sheets.
I had me a bowl, one of the fajita bowl. Yeah,
I love
extra
these
steak,
sheets.
man,
Ooh, I
with the
love
rice
these
and
sheets.
beans.
They got the best fries too for fresh. Ooh,
Mozzarella sticks off the chain too.
I dip everything in boom boom sauce.
You like the boom boom?
I love me some boom boom sauce.
I like them all, really. So I tried different ones.
It's my
Yeah, the
thing.
boom
Once
boom
I get
sauce
stuck
is
on something, once I find something I like, it's
What's your favorite food? Not you, Ben. Everybody else.
what isn't my favorite food?
What's your favorite foods out there? Because I know what mine is. I love my steaks. I love my pupusas.
I did a bowl like a mock. What's that damn place? You go, you get like the rice and then the beans and the corn. Chipotle. I marinated some chicken breast. I took it and I sliced it in thin strips because I was cooking it on the indoor grill. And I wanted it to go quick. Dude, I'm telling you what, I'm not a big fan of like rice. I like rice. I like black beans. I like corn. You know, stuff. But dude, and whenever I put in that chicken, dude, I eat that whole damn thing. Oh,
If you're not a big fan of rice, jasmine rice is the best one.
that I use the lime cilantro jasmine rice with my yeah, it was fire. But dude, I ate that whole bag of rice with a bunch of chicken, a bunch of black beans, corn, cheese, and extra cilantro. Oh, lady puts guac and pico when she ruins it.
I don't really like guac as much. I take the pico. I'm not much of a fan of guac. But I will say, my wife with KFC bowls, my wife made it with, she took chicken, seasoned chicken, and it was corn, potatoes, mashed potatoes, corn,
Just
chicken,
I love putting
a little
corn
bit of
my
cheese
mashed
in there,
potatoes.
even threw in some green beans, and then threw the gravy on top.
I got to take the Jeep to front row after the show today, drop it off at the dealership. Got to get my recall fixed after like 6 years. They finally sent me a letter. You need to do it now. Well, dude, it might have been longer than 6 years. I think I was getting that recall notice when we lived in Florida. So it's probably closer to 7 years.
Wow.
She don't know it yet, but we go grab lunch while we out somewhere.
And by the way,
we went to Brick House and saw Chris.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. Dude, Brick House is really good.
Is it?
And you need to go in there. They have sports paintings on the wall. I sit down at the table. All right, because I told him I called my brother. I said, sit me close to the bank. So I said, so we go in there and I sit down at the table and I look up and I'm like, holy shit. And the wife goes, what? Brick House has a painting on the wall. Dana Allison, Daryl Whitmore.
Wow.
Dana Allison in his Oakland A's jersey, Whitmore in his Marlins jersey, right there on the wall.
Wow.
Big pictures.
That's great.
And the wife's like, well, who are they? She doesn't know.
Well, no, she does.
I was like, there are two kids from this area that made it to the major leagues in baseball.
And actually, there were 4.
And of course, this ball over here's got Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
But the only
people
ball that I
forget
cared about.
Yeah, people forget that Rozier Jordan also played. He got drafted by the Indians. And Sam Haley got drafted by the Mariners.
Mariners, yeah.
So we actually, Warren County had 4 go pro baseball.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, it's pretty damn wild.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna have to get over there to see that.
Yeah, they're big.
I have to get over to see that brick house, y'all. Brick house.
And the food is really
once
good.
again, I like to also
anything,
send the thanks to Chris Braun for being on here. And Chris, hope you get back here soon.
Yeah.
We enjoyed it. And just to chit chat, and I'm gonna have to get out to see. I work nights, so you're gonna have to pick a date when I can get out. When it's a day when I can get out there at night.
It was very, very good show. Very good show.
We're all gonna have to go out sometime together.
I'm down whenever.
You know, it's gotta be a Friday or a Saturday. That's the only time I can do it.
I know. The wife goes, you two need to work for sure. I don't know why it's so grainy now, people. I apologize.
You know, I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe might have to bring it up closer.
It's just grainy. But that camera, we shouldn't have to.
Yeah, but that we're talking over our technical issues too while we're here. So,
I said we're getting lunch. She says yes. She says we got sushi or splunkers.
Splunkers, I like splunkers. Too.
I love splunkers too, but dude, they're fast. Believe it or not, they're fast. But when you pull in there and the drive-throughs backed up and the inside's packed, you're like, dude, this is gonna take forever. Dude, it's fat. But oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah,
I'm thinking the sushi route, mommy. Is what I'm thinking.
How do you eat raw fish?
Dude, it's so good.
Just don't see it.
Good.
How can you eat raw fish?
Go up the food line and get you some up there.
If I'm gonna get it, it's gotta be fresh. I just can't.
Well, dude, they got the sushi maker up there, food line now. They got a guy that sits over in the deli and rolls sushi fresh. Puts it right out there in the freaking cooler. I tell you, it's good too. It's better than old gas station sushi.
Oh, I wouldn't trust that.
I'd eat that too. I don't care.
Anything that's been over 50 days, that stuff under the stomach.
Nah, it don't matter. I still eat it.
I guess not. You and your wife are in your own bathroom now. You can you can explode that toilet all you want.
See, sushi you can get like 4 or 5 different kinds at one time. See, so you can order like, oh, give me a spicy tuna roll, give me a spicy crab roll, give me a California roll. Oh, this I don't know what's in this, but give me that. That looks pretty good too. It just
Have you ever tried kimchi?
I'm not a big fan of kimchi.
Why not? It's cabbage.
I'm not a huge fan of cabbage. I like my cabbage like I like my lettuce. I don't like the hearts. Like if I get iceberg, I just want the greens. I'll sit there, I'll take a knife and cut that hard, crusty white shit out and throw it in the trash.
That's an easy way to do that.
I don't like none of the whites. So like,
you still can get it out just about
but I'll just even like when you get down towards the smaller part of it, I'll pull a little bit of green off of it.
Really?
Dude, yeah. To me, romaine lettuce is not lettuce. Romaine is disgusting. That is garbage. That is trash.
Do you think spinach is lettuce?
No, spinach is spinach. I ain't gonna eat spinach raw, but you cook that shit and I put it in.
I'm just saying, because when you make a salad, they got the spinach sitting over there.
I mean, I'll put a little bit in there as a filler, but nah, if I want spinach, yeah, I want that shit cooked. Like my kale or collards.
See, now we're talking country eat, because I love my kale. I love collards. I love my spinach.
Gotta have vinegar.
I even like turnip greens.
I like beet greens too. You gotta cook the shit out of them.
Yeah.
It's like eating shoe leather.
They're good though.
It tastes like dirt. You gotta cook the shit out of them.
Well, beets I won't eat.
What?
I won't touch a beet.
You
My
won't
wife
eat
loves beets.
pickle beets?
Won't touch a beet.
I'll eat pickle beets. I'll just eat regular beets, plain beets too. Dude, there ain't nothing better.
What food do you think is healthy? Because I won't touch a beet. I can tell you that. Beet tastes like dirt. I didn't eat. I don't like dirt. So I'm not eating dirt.
Their pickle beets are fire.
That's just like, how can anybody eat a pickled egg?
Oh my God, pickled eggs are great. Oh, dude, yeah. We'll go to her mom's, get a jar of beets that she's canned, and I'll just take the hard-boiled eggs and put them right in there. And the pickle juice and let them sit for 3 or 4 days. Oh my God. Oh my God, yes. Woo! Yes, sir. The wife says it's snowing. Dude, pickled eggs are fire. You won't eat a pickled egg?
No, no.
You eat the old Penrose hot sausages?
I
The
used to.
pickled sausages? Dude, put you some eggs in that and let it sit for a week and then eat them eggs. You'll change your mind real quick. Oh my God, dude, pickled eggs are fire. Oh, yes, sir. I'm gonna tell you what, the next live party we have at the house, cookout. All we're gonna have is pickled eggs,
No, I won't be coming.
pickled pig's feet, and beer, and maybe a crock pot of collards.
You gotta have more than that. You gotta have something that I'm gonna eat, not what everybody else wants to eat or just you want to eat. You gotta have something that I'm going to eat too.
We're gonna do. We'll get a keg. We'll do keg stands in the backyard.
You think we're teenagers?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm way past 21. way past. Twice over. I don't think I can do half that stuff anymore.
She said, both of y'all are bougie.
Heck, my youngest son finally convinced me to play ball with him just because he needed somebody. So I said yes.
Dude, I'm telling you, we need to get a team in the 45 and older league this year, and then we can move up to the 50 and older next year. I want to do something where I can play. Give me like 8 to 10 minutes.
Well, that's what I told Ricky. He told me, he said, we just need you to fill in here and there. Oh, okay. So y'all need me to run up the court. Y'all just need me to walk.
Yeah.
Just take up some space.
I want the like no fast. Well, no, it's no
run, no fast break.
No, the 50 and older is no fast break.
No fast break until the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, see, I could deal with that until I get back in shape. Then I want to run, but I'm not going to go out and get in shape before the season starts. I'm going to use the season to get my ass in shape.
Isn't that a little reverse?
No, dude, believe it or not, we used to. A bunch of us at work used to get the rec center every Friday after work for like 2 or 3 hours. And we were doing it every Friday, and for like months. And dude, I tell you, I was running, I was back in shape. You know, the first few times it was killing me.
Yeah.
And then the more we would do it, dude, next thing you know, me and a few of the younger guys were teaming up, and dude, it was just like back in the day. We were getting and running them guys to death, just running them to death. I was like, yeah.
I mean, he talked me into it. I told him, I said, I can't give you much. But he was like, no, you just fill in, that's all. I know really what it really was. He wanted to play with his dad. Yeah, dude, he wants to play with his dad.
And you know what it would be? It would be like softball. Like when I played rec softball, I don't care if I go up there and get blown out by 40. I just want to go play and have fun.
Yeah.
And not have a bunch of people on the team who are going to talk shit. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I'm up there to drink beer and I'm up there to drink beer and have fun and shoot shit with the guys. I ain't up there to run my mouth. My competitive days about this, and none of us getting the goddamn contract to play professional softball.
Well, that's one of the things I talk about. When we used to play in the Parks League in this area, a lot of people don't realize we played in the men's league in this area. And I remember who it was. It was one of the players. It was Rick Catton used to play. Everybody. We were getting ready to play that. Everybody. Oh, y'all got to play Catton. Y'all got to play Rick Catton. Blah, blah, blah. Him and West Pitts and all that. The whole 9 yards. You had your guys that once they were together, they gelled very well. Could play. They could almost blow anybody out. Yeah. Well, they were telling us one day about that. Me, Lloyd, all of us. I'm just looking at Lloyd. And Lloyd's just like, you're not worried? I play better players in Texas than what we get ready to face. And guess what? They're not the NBA or college basketball. So obviously he puts on his pants the same way I do. Because if he was that great, he wouldn't be out here playing. You know, that's what I had to figure out for myself. I think I was just like, all y'all getting psyched up about who we playing, who's on this team. We're all here.
Yeah.
So if I'm down here, you down here, you just on the same level I'm at. You ain't no better than me.
I remember, of course, back in the day, you had the competitive league, and then then they changed the rules where your Division II, if you wanted, they moved you up.
Yeah.
You know, the next year. So of course it was me, my brothers, most cousins and shit. Just of course we would win the Division II, then we would move up, and we were just getting run over.
Bag, yeah,
we were just a punching bag for the other fucking teams.
Get set back down.
You get back down. We win it. We go back up. You know, it's just like, dude, what? Why would you do that? We're not. We're not up there trying to fucking. You know.
Well, that's just like now. I found out this. You know, I found in the league they have a thing against. They have this policy saying, "Well, you can't be from out of town to play." Well, half the teams got people from out of town.
Yeah. You're exactly right, dude. That dates all the way back
exactly.
to when I played.
And the thing is, and I do believe this, and I think this is the problem when you're looking at at a men's league in any sport. A referee should not be able to play.
Yeah.
You're either playing on a team or you don't.
Well, the way I like it, a buddy of mine plays in the league. All right, you go into Parks and Rec and you sign up, and then they have a computer that drafts the teams.
In other words, you can't have your friends on your own.
Yeah. They just draft it. You're 7 or 8 guys per team. And, all right, this is your team. And this is your team. There's no bullshit about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, especially 50 and older, 45 and older, you know, goddamn guys, you're out there to just try to stay healthy.
Yeah.
Be active. You know, who's that? Oh my God, I'm going to win a T-shirt at the end of the year. Holy, I could care less about that. It's going to end up in the fucking bag.
Well, that's what all the championships I got, all championship T-shirts I got, they're in the closet right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, don't get it twisted. I enjoyed winning them and stuff like that because it is good to, you know, even in the men's league to win championship. But I also realized, you know, okay, I didn't get no money out of that.
Yeah. We ain't getting no fucking
didn't pay my bill.
Yeah, we ain't getting no shoe deal or
nothing. Didn't pay my bills.
And if you got hurt and couldn't go to work, guess what?
Well, that's why
the county wasn't going to pay your lost wages.
My last year playing, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Because I stepped on somebody's ankle, and it was actually a foul. It wasn't actually called until I stepped on the ankle.
Yeah.
And rolled my ankle. I couldn't even shoot the free throw.
Yeah.
And I'm walking out of the gym, and I'm just like, okay, maybe I'll be okay. I knew I had to go to work next day. And I remember it was later on that afternoon, probably about bedtime. I was trying to hide it, you know, walking, the limp. And my wife happened to notice it. She's like, you all right? I said, yeah, it's fine. You know, just kind of turned it. Probably about 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm in pain. And she was just like, you might as well go to the hospital now.
Yeah.
And by the time I got there, realized it was so badly sprained, I had to be off for 3 days.
I was off for 3 weeks for my injury.
Yeah. And then right then and there, because I had to call to work, hey, I'm out, blah, blah, blah. Even though I got picked, I used my vacation time. I was fortunate enough I had a lot to use that. But it was a point. I realized this ain't worth it, man. That was 3 days of work.
Yeah.
And if I didn't have vacation time or something, I'm out of money. I could have been out of a job.
Yeah. We've had getting together, playing stuff outside of work. I've had a guy tear his ACL, and a guy ruptured his Achilles. You know, and they're off for time.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just one of the things. It's a decision you make. I mean, albeit they could have done it at home mowing the grass or running with the kids or whatever. The Achilles and the ACL, chances are they were probably already damaged some anyway, and it just happened to happen. But that's a risk you take with anything.
That's just bad. That's just sports in general. If you're out there, I mean, like you said, you can go mow. We go right now when we leave today, whatever. You can walk down the stairs.
Dude, I can blow my Achilles walking up your steps, getting out of here.
Because me, I have trouble walking as it is, so I can tear groin and something like that.
Dude, yeah, when we were over there for basketball, dude, I hurt that next day. I ain't gonna lie. All we did was run 3-on-3, and yeah.
See how we get, ladies?
I need to warm up.
See how we get, ladies?
Get out there and run layups and shit.
Hey, before we wrap this up today, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all like today, and we'll be back next week. I just want to give a shout out to Anytime Fitness, local in all the local areas. Anytime Fitness. I'd like to also give shout outs to Splunkers, Melting Pot, also TGIF, Paradise, Renosis, as well as Jimmy John's and Chick-fil-A and CC's Pizza, Buffalo Wild Wings, also the Jersey Mike and the Lost Trunkus, but also want to talk about the people here in our hometown. Charlesburg Diner, the Great Wall Chinese Restaurant, Queen Street Diner, Fox's Pizza, Doggery, and Box Office Brewery. Also, definitely Melted Dreams Food Truck and the crew at Dunkin' Donuts, and a place where you never go hungry, Ciro's Pizza. We just like to thank all those guys out there for doing their hard work. I also like to mention Rise and Recovery. If you're going through any addictions or you just need a therapist to talk to, check out Cassie Atkins and Rise and Recovery. That's a good program to check out if you need any kind of therapy or if you're going through any abusive or substance abuse help that you need. Try Rise and Recovery. And also, as we talked about, youth football, getting ready for sign up coming up. Please put your kids in those, youth football, and then also registering for upward sports. Get your kids involved in these things. Be quite honest, way things are going in this world, you want them to be involved in as many good things, positive things as you can. Upward Sports and Charlesburg Midget Youth League football are positive influences on this community, positive influences on your kids. So we ask that you just register, and also for you parents and who are non-parents and want to help out kids and help out an organization that proves itself worthy. Those two programs, they really do work. Ask if you want to volunteer your time to go out and help, go right on out and do that.
Charles Robinson said, at our age, we need to consider and practice risk mitigation or with financial consequences. If you ain't showing the truth there, drug.
Yeah, and I can tell you that. My financial consequences have related to just work. Just work. I mean, I'll be quite honest. There are times when I want to run, and I realize if I do that, could it be the wrong thing for my? Is it the best decision? I'll give a good example. Yesterday, refereeing, and it did. You say that it came across my mind. I was actually running backwards to catch up to keep up with the play because I'm coming, and all of a sudden come back. I was running backwards. If I fall down, I may not get up. And I'm going to slide. I don't know.
The good thing is if you're running backwards, you ain't got to worry about doing the scorpion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about falling forward. At least you can roll through it. You can roll through it if you're falling back.
But I did think about that. I'm just like, if I fall, all these people will. And the first thing you know, everybody goes, "Are you okay?" You're going to have to say yes.
Yeah.
Understand? As a man, I'm going to pop up and tell you yes.
I'll go in the corner.
Exactly.
After
But that moment you see where I'm going to the bathroom, and I'm looking for the one, not the bathroom where everybody, the one that's so low, you know what the real problem is.
I'm going to check my boo-boo.
I'm going to be in tears when everybody see me cry. While I'm sitting in there saying, please, pain, go away. Please, help me. Oh, Lord, help me. I got to move. I got to get up. I got to walk. I can't do it. And I got to put on a face for all these people like I'm not in pain. Please help.
All right, ending on a good note here. Good luck to all the Strasburg basketball teams. You got Central as well in the region tournament. Let's get a couple wins here and earn some state berth.
Strasburg, let's do better.
Yeah.
Let's do better with these kids.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's do better.
let's get it. Let's fix this thing now. Let's not wait.
Because these kids deserve it. They
Yeah.
deserve that point in time where they are recognized for what they do. And I mean, to be quite honest, yeah, they really do. They deserve it. So.
Stay dry, stay warm. I don't know. I've seen 2 to 3, all the way up to 7 to 10. So whatever we get today, tonight, tomorrow, be safe in your travels. Have a good week. I will work on YouTube, people. I'm sorry, I don't know what is wrong.
We're still getting things because I'm finding stuff out.
For weeks it was clear, and now all of a sudden it's grainy as one grit sandpaper. So
yeah,
and it I don't know.
We're
Maybe it might be time for AI shit. I don't know.
Well, we're working on that. We're getting because I'm finding stuff out that I just found out on my computer. I can pull that up a little better. We're going to try to get to where y'all can see that. We're still in the infancy stage of all this that we're doing. So as time goes and our equipment gets better and we get better and maybe we can figure out, like you said, if any of y'all are technicians in this kind of stuff and we don't pay, but if you want to be part of this, y'all can volunteer.
And somebody needs to come up with a logo.
Yes, we've offered. Please, if you have kids that draw or you draw, so we want a Sunday morning Workday logo. Now, I even sweeten the pot. I can't afford much. I can't afford much. But if you like pizza, I can do that for you.
Yeah, I mean, submit it.
Submit a logo.
Submit something, and if we like it, we pick it. Hell, maybe we give them a gift card to one of our local businesses.
Exactly.
Anything. Only thing I can draw is stick figures, so that ain't gonna work out very good.
I can draw something.
It will go on our YouTube page as our logo for YouTube.
And it'd be our channel on our station.
We could, it would be shared on our Facebook platform, and we give you credit for it too.
And plus, a lot of people, for y'all who don't understand, especially with the YouTube part, because I know with the YouTube we can branch out, and so that way that logo sticks with Sunday morning Workday.
It's not just seen by us. Rick shares our stuff in different podcast groups on Facebook, so other people see it too.
Yeah.
We have people that comment from Africa on the show.
Exactly.
So, I mean, we're small, but it slowly gets out and people watch it.
So for that, you give us a logo, because also, like you say, with not just this program, but
I don't care if you design it on a computer, anything. I don't care. Give us something that we could work with, and if we like it, choose it. I'll chip in some money and give them a gift card.
This is our channel to grow on YouTube. This is our channel to grow on Facebook. This is our channel to grow, and you help us grow at every extent. So that's why we ask if you got a logo that y'all drawn up or somebody submit one. And plus, we want to get deeper into things as this channel grows, as we grow. We get deeper things. And we're learning more. So we want to thank each and every single one of you, let you know that we love you.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in and listening to our dumb shit.
Yeah, because we're just the middle-aged idiots, man. We just talk about anything. We don't really care. Our opinions are our opinions. Makes them right. But our opinions are our opinions. And once again, we just thank you all.
Thank you all for
once again, I do have to issue this because BJ hit on something I'm going to keep harping on. I might even harp on it next week if I think about it. Strasburg, this area, our team, the Rams won. Do better by these kids, seriously. They deserve more of a celebration than just a parade. They deserve to be highlighted. It's not about making another part of your school feel like the whole school accomplished.
Yeah, the whole school won that.
Think about it. If the team won, the whole school accomplished.
Yeah.
So you're not, we're putting this over the other. No. But you are celebrating the great achievement that has not been done in this town at all.
Dude, a state championship for a school this size is a huge accomplishment in
any area.
Any sport.
Any area. Yes.
We've got them in wrestling. We've got one in baseball. Now we got one in football. all them teams should be celebrated.
Yes.
Every damn one of a state championship is not a small feat.
No.
They are better than every other, what are we, 2A, 3A school or whatever
in this
in this state. Well, I don't get it.
and there's no chance. It's not even, and it's never guaranteed that you're getting back.
Yeah, it could be 10 years before we see another run like this.
I mean,
I don't think it's going to be that long.
I think next year we'll have another good run.
I mean, I'm telling you, Lamb's got them boys ready.
But
yeah, just hey, it could be first time mistakes. I don't know. We'll see. But make it right. Thank you all again for tuning in.
We'll catch you next week.
Catch you next week. Stay safe in the weather. Stay warm.
Yes, Ben. Stay safe in the weather. Stay warm.
Dude,
You bought the snow.
It's Fort Valley. It's probably
You bought
just
the snow.
sprinkling up there.
We love you. Hey, you bought the snow still.
I'm going to take that piece of shit.